from the Buying Space channel. Today I'm doing a little bit of organizing. I need to do a lot actually, and I might do an unboxing if everything goes well. We'll see. I have a lot of stuff to go through. Um, I don't even know how to say it, but first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to carefully take down this plate and I'm going to lay it on a box over here, and then later it will be returned to the cabinet it belongs in. You can see it in my living room, but it's a little, you'd have to look for it. I'd have to point it out for you to really know where it is. That being said, so, whoops, there goes a wise man. Now, speaking of wise men, good morning, giggles. So good to see you, TJ. Uh, there were not just three wise men. There were three gifts: gold, frankincense, and myrrh. And because of that, people thought there were three wise men. I'm going to put this beautiful blue vase back here. I'm going to take this beautiful blue vase. Whoops. Both of these are really delicate and thin. This has flowers in it. And since this vase, let me see. Oh, they're the same height. Huh. Well, I'm going to transfer the flowers anyway because I've had this vase displayed before. I need to do something about those flowers. Let me go ahead and put this back here where the other one was. I wonder if people noticed the change. This is a wider vase back there. Happy New Year to you too. Oh my goodness, I need to leave this out. This needs to be gifted. And where am I going to put it? Let's see. I guess I can put it back here where the other blue vase was. You're seeing my hair. My apologies. There we go. Okay. Let me go ahead and cut this if I can. Some of these, oh wow, that main stem I'm not going to be able to cut. But maybe I can bend it. Arthritis is a thing. Nope, that's not going to work. So I'm going to have to get another tool later, one that cuts better. Let's see who all we have in here. EKA, hello, how are you doing? Good morning, little lone prepper. How you doing? Oh my goodness, my wise men have taken a beating for sure. We've got some missing paint here. Oh dear. This is from a vintage set. I think he has, well, I don't know. Let me see. Let's see if we can figure out who has what. That looks like it. Well, any one of them could have the gold or frankincense or myrrh. So this, oh yeah, he's got a container down here. That looks more like what they would carry frankincense in, but I'm not sure. So anyway, there, like I was saying, there was not just three wise men. They were magi, and they declared kings in, I believe, ancient Babylon. There's a lot of discussion on who the three wise men were. But I've taken down my plate. If you all watched my Bible readings this weekend, you saw. So anyway, I've got a ton of trash and stuff. I think because my mound over here has gotten so big that I will end up, and this is how, the festivities go. You end up trashing more during the holidays. Now this is perfectly good piece of bubble wrap that will stay. This envelope, the address needs to be cut out of it. Let me see if it's salvageable. Here's what I do. When I take this stuff and put it out the door, I put these envelopes with it. Now I'm going to take this address label and put it over here so you don't see the seller's address. But I take stuff like this because you could wrap a piece, if you're moving or storing stuff, you can wrap a little piece of glass or something in this, and that's recyclable. So I save that. Let's see what we have here. Oh, we have a hair thing. Huh. The lip gloss is gone. Remember who I bought that from? Yeah, I do. Huh. Well, the hair clip thing is salvageable. But the card, I don't know if the lip gloss popped out of it in shipping. I would have probably noticed that in the unboxing that's happened since. So here's a hair thing that can be included in a box of sunshine from Florida. So I'm going to save that. This can go in the recycle. It was a, this was like a, I don't know, party gift or what do they call them when you go to weddings? Everybody gets a little gift. Well, this is from a realtor that gives everybody a little gift. And this can go in recycling for sure. So let me put that over here. I need a third pile because I got what can be reused, what is recycled, and what is trash. So let me see what I have in here. Okay, this is a bunch. Oh, this is address labels. This was supposed to go with my address book. So what I do is I take these address labels, I take these little thank you cards, and I send them out to people that resell, especially that thank you card. It didn't have anybody's name on it. It didn't have my name on it, so I send it to somebody. I've been collecting these to make a junk journal someday. This will be the backing or part of maybe a pocket in a reselling journal that I can put stuff in. So that goes not, I'm going to reuse this, but I'm going to reuse this in a different way. Okay, here's a Christmas box. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off the washi tape very carefully and try not to, how y'all doing this morning? To tear the box. So it can be reused next year. All right. I have a cold this morning, and I'm okay with doing like regular tasks, but I'm not doing anything extra today, if you know what I mean. My nose is running right now, and I feel very, very weak. So I do need prayers. Y'all can talk to each other, connect to each other. Okay, I got that off, whatever it was. I have to clean my fingernail in a minute. But I'm just kind of doing what I can do for my family right now. We have a lot of health issues. I don't want to say more than that. All right. Got that off. I'm sorry about the sniffles. I got some ephemera I'm going to get together for a friend. It's a political ephemera. I sent some political buttons to a friend. But now I'm going to send some ephemera. And I'm waiting on getting his box. And when I get his box, I'll return, because I don't have his address. So I'll return a box to him once I get his box. So I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for that for quite a while now, but that's okay. I am a patient woman. And when it comes to your friends, you know, patience is a virtue. And while I'm waiting, I'm thinking about what I'm going to send him. So there we go. That can go with the Christmas stuff and be reused next year. Now where to go? Okay. Whoops. That's torn. I think I'm going to put that in the trash pile. Because it's small. It's been bent up a lot. And it's torn. So here we go. We have another envelope I'm going to cut the address out of. All these address labels. All the unboxings. My goodness, I got unboxings until I've got enough boxes here to unbox, to have unboxings until 2026. So something like this, you could put the item down here and fold it over and use tape. I mean, people usually use massive amounts of tape. And there you've got a package or item that can go in that. And this is beautiful. Yeah, I already took the label off of this one. So that can go in the package to go out. Now this was a gift or a group of gifts. Yeah, from Angela Isaac. She uses these cute little bags. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all of her cards. Keep up the good work. Good morning, Jessica. So good to see you. Thank you so much for sharing me out. I have been off for 2 weeks. So the stuff that I'm going to send back to Angela, I'll use this bag for. Now I said I was going to take this to a Christmas party. But the Christmas party ended up not being a Christmas party. It ended up being a solstice party. And they said not to bring gifts. So I didn't take gifts. And then after that, they said 3 of the couples at the party brought gifts and the rest of us didn't. And we didn't know because we were told not to bring gifts. So that's going back in the box for next Christmas. Maybe next year we'll have our ducks in a row, so to speak. Now this, speaking of ducks, this came from Mark and Michael. I'll keep wanting to call them Markle. And this little pouch is very clever. I don't seem to be able to work it this morning, but here we go. That closes up. So if you have something small, you can put it in there, and it kind of keeps it together. These are little telephones. Here's a purple telephone, and here's an older looking blue telephone. So these are great for people that collect miniatures. And I got a lady that likes to collect miniatures. I need to get her address. But anyway, here we have duckies. And there are little duckies all over the place here. So as I find them, oh, I see another little chain. No, that's not duckies. Okay, I need a second little pouch like this. Oh, I see. This isn't curved where it's supposed to be curved. There we go. If I find more duckies, I'll put them in here. So I have a collection of little duckies that I will send to someone else. Okay, now here we have some packing paper. And this packing paper is fine for moving and shipping and storing. So if you're into eBay or online sales, that kind of packing is okay if you have customers that appreciate that you're recycling and reusing. Now this bubble wrap, it is kind of been crumpled up beyond measure. So should I give up on it or should I work with it? Okay. I think I'm going to reuse this tape. Okay, there's that. I'm going to stick this on the edge of the placemat and reuse that later. So let's see if I can get this unbunched. Sometimes I will put bubble wrap that's like this into the boxes that go out for people to use, because this stuff, even if you can't get it undone to wrap things, you can stick it in the corner. All right, you can stick it in the corner and it'll prevent stuff from sliding over. It'll keep things in place. Okay, it does not want to come off my finger. Okay. Good morning. Good morning, Craig. I see you woke up to say hello to Jessica. That's wonderful. Jessica is the sharer. She shares videos in the reselling community, and her service, her personality, her attitude is just wonderful. Sharing is caring, and I couldn't agree more. All right, I got that there. So yeah, I can get this flat. Got another good piece of tape here. Craig, how much do you pay for tape? Of course, you know, if you're running an eBay store and you're shipping out frequently and you're sourcing and gathering items, and Craig even repairs items, uh, you don't really have time to recycle tape like this. But the amount I send out is minimal compared to what somebody like Craig would do, because he has an eBay store and he may sell on other platforms too. So this one, wow. Yeah, I think I'm going to quit on that one because that tape is bunched together and it's the bubble wrap is torn. Okay, here is another little bag that I got from Angela Isaacs. I'm going to put that with this little bag. I don't see the business cards that were in that one. Okay, here we have a sunflower pouch. And look in here. I got all kinds of business cards and stuff in here. So I'm going to put this bag in here. So when I'm sending out a box today. Well, if I can get to the post office, my body aches and pains right now are very, very severe. I have to take the stuff out of this to get it to fold over. And hopefully I will have the energy to go to the post office today. I've been very sick with a head cold and a headache. And I can sit here and muddle through stuff, but going out to the post office, you know, lifting stuff and all that is kind of out of question right now. So, oh, this will fit in there too. And I think I have a couple business cards that will fit in here. So a lot of my stuff in getting organized is combining stuff. Here we have some stickers I can put on the boxes as they go out, or envelopes. I'm sending an envelope this morning to Two Old Guys Vintage and Resale, and I think I had well over a dozen cards, or their business cards to, here's Deborah. I just sent a box to Deborah, and here I have more stuff. My challenges help me grow, and definitely have some leftover holiday clutter here to no end. And I am feeling challenged. So here we have an empty envelope that I can put a piece of jewelry or something in. So this sunflower envelope is getting quite full. So I'm going to close this one up before I get in more trouble. I'm going to see if I can recycle and reuse some more bubble wrap. Okay. This is a corner piece, so. Oh, my shoulders feel like they are going to explode. They're my muscles on the top of my shoulder where my neck is, they're hard as rocks. I need somebody to come and give me a massage, a neck massage and shoulder massage. Oh, it's been years since I had a good shoulder massage. Because I'm sick and not feeling well, that particular oh, I put more sunflowers in this. Napkins. Got several of those. Okay. This doesn't really fit down in here. So let me get... Oh, yeah, I need to send these. Definitely need to send these. My grace is sufficient for you. 2 Corinthians 12:9. What a wonderful verse. And here we have this lovely notebook. And it's got a to and from. So this could be used like a Bible study diary. It smells so good. And this one says, hope in the Lord always. Look at that beautiful picture too. It's got teal. I've got another journal that I use, so I don't need this right now. The reason I ordered this, good morning, Betty. The reason I ordered this was to send to Logan County, West Virginia. I have a friend named Marty Dolan that lives up there. We're about the same age. And Marty and her friend called for items with Bible verses on them. And what they plan to do is fill Logan County, West Virginia, which is an impoverished county in southern West Virginia. Actually, there are counties that are worse off in southern West Virginia, but Logan County is very, very impoverished. But they have a city there, and they have an infrastructure that's been there since, their city's mid-century modern, let's just say that. So they do have buildings and more resources than more buildings and more resources than the other counties that are impoverished in southern West Virginia. But people come to Logan, just like a central location, like people surrounding Jacksonville, Florida, come to Jacksonville, Florida to do business and get things done. People go to Logan because it's the county seat, and it's the largest city between there and Williamson. But anyway, they're collecting and distributing to the poor items with Bible verses. And she was on Facebook Live yesterday, and she was in a shelter. They had made a shelter, and they had coffee and snacks and things for people to come in out of the cold. And she's just an angel. So I'm going to send her some more stuff with Bible verses. I already sent her one box, and it was Notepads, that had Bible verses on them. And there was a necklace that I believe Dawn from Dawn Southern Fine sent me for free to pass on. And it had faith, hope, and love on it. So I was very, very happy that Dawn had done that, because I had put the call out to the reseller community that I was looking for items with Bible verses on them. And Dawn from Dawn Southern Finds heard me. And the Notepads that came from Nana Tinks did make a special effort to save some back for me and gave me an exclusive bid. I had been in there in a session before, and she had brought up these items with the Notepads with the Bible verses on them, and she was so nice. Somebody else won all of those pads, all those Notepads, because they just had faster internet speed than me. And you ever go to an auction and you really want something, but somebody's getting their bid in first because of your internet. Oh, that's so frustrating. I'm having some water. My throat's dry, and I don't know if you can tell the difference in my voice winter or not. But anyway, so when she brought them for the next auction, she gave me an exclusive try at it, and I bought them all. She only had like 5 left, but those 5 were greatly appreciated, and will bring some comfort and spiritual guidance to people in an impoverished area. So Marty's kind of a kindred spirit. I mean, I wish I could do as much as she does. She feeds the poor all the time. And they get these bathtubs, these great feed bathtubs that are big ovals that are like 8 feet long. And they will, oh, this is recycle. Where's my recycle, Paul? Oh, I don't know. So anyway, they get these big bathtubs and they baptize people right in the street. Not in the winter. Like today, I'm sure it's covered with snow up there, and that's why they have the shelter open. Because right now, it's here in Jacksonville, Florida. It's 34 degrees. Good morning, Bob. We had a freeze warning this morning, but it only got down to 34. So, but that's really cold for Florida. I mean, I'm sure I got plants out there. I did not cover my plants. It didn't frost. So I'm very lucky that it didn't frost. But we had a frost and freeze warning. So I'm just cutting up these moon pie boxes. The moon pies are long gone. And this can be used for making journals. One day, I'm gathering materials to make a YouTube journal, and someday I might pass it along to somebody else. My helmet. Oh, I know, the iguanas. Well, of course, I live in Northeast Florida, and we joke about the iguanas, but it's not really until you get down to Miami and Key West and those southern places that have an iguana population. But yeah, I mean, it's just like you think you have it bad up north. You know, you don't have lizards falling on your head. And from what I've heard, now I've never seen an iguana in a tree personally. This has never happened to me. You know, cross your fingers and pray that that doesn't happen to me. But when they land on the ground, they wake up. The shock of the hitting the ground wakes them up, and they are very feisty and ready to fight once they wake up from being frozen and fall into the ground. I can imagine that if I fell to the ground from a tree and woke up, I would not be in the most pleasant mood either. So, but I'm gathering all this material. Oh, Bob, are you still here? Oh, goodness. I got some blue boxes for you. Just like my yellow boxes. Okay, I got some blue boxes. This is torn, so this will go in the trash. That look like my little yellow boxes. I don't know if you've seen my little yellow boxes. To possibly work with you to send out giveaways on your channel. My concern, the blue ones are across the room, so I'm not going to get a blue one. It's a teal blue. It's not this periwinkle blue, but it matches one of the colors in your stickers. I'm a little concerned that people would be unhappy that for the giveaway they're not receiving your merch. I mean, I've got some cool things. I've got some glass fish on the way, and I've got a, that long neck bass bottle opener that I showed, and I've got some other things that I showed that, I could give away for your channel, and I would just charge you whatever I paid for them, and plus the shipping. But the little blue boxes are like these little yellow boxes. Hooch Man's received one of my yellow boxes. He actually bid on some buttons I'd sold. Good morning, Hooch Man. It's so good to see you here. I'm glad you're back. I know I took the holidays off too, in a way. I was still in a lot of chats, and like today, I got a head cold. I'll be in chats, but I'm not going to be selling today. And, because it's a lot easier to sit back in a chat room. Well, it's not that hard to be on live when somebody else's channel and be selling stuff, but it's what you have to do after the sale is over. And because I'm weak right now, because I've got a headache and a head cold and body aches and pains worse than normal, I don't feel like I can do the shipping process. Okay. Um, I have problems with your email, Bob. I can't spell that cabin thing or that river or whatever it is in Alaska. So I screen printed it. I need to do, you know how you do the screen print, and then you can grab the text off a screen print somehow. I need to do that. Good morning, New Horizons above and beyond. Welcome in, welcome in. But the blue boxes are like this. And, I just was remissing that I didn't have like a one of your stickers or a miniature size of your stickers. See, I've got, do I have it over here? My channel stickers are small. I don't know if any of you have seen my channel stickers, but they're really small. They're like this size. They're not 2 inches. They're like a quarter of an inch or half an inch. I joke that I got my stickers at 75% off because they're like 25% size of a normal sticker. Okay, all right. I'll try to figure out that email address today. Um, my email address is on my About page. I love this. Never forget how flamazing you are. Isn't that so Florida? But I don't want to open your boxes yet because I want to work everything out first. But I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about it for well over a month, and I need to get on it. I didn't know if you were going to have your regular giveaway for December or what, but I'll email you. We don't have to make those decisions, or I don't even know if you've made those decisions yet public. So let me get this into the recycle pile. I should have collected all these. I think the blue ones I'm going to collect because every time I make one of these boxes, 2 of these come out of where you pop it through when you put it together. Like here on this edge, this was in here, and there was one in here. I think that one's still stuck in there, so it's not come out yet. But I should have saved all those. I need a place to put these. Okay, this and this need to go in the Christmas box. Let me see if I can find anything else. Okay, I'm gonna put those back here. Isn't that pretty glitter ribbon? Okay. This doesn't have any tears in it, so this can go in the pile that goes out the door with people who are going to ship with it. Actually, those kind of match your boxes, Bob. Oh, and if Pooch Man is still here, I'm Pooches. From Tooch Man. I call him the Pooch Man because he bought out or went to an estate sale or garage sale. I don't think it was a storage unit buy where he got all these pooches or dogs, ceramic, glass. I mean, just wonderful selection of dogs. I haven't seen one that looks like my childhood dogs. I had 2 dogs. I had a German Shepherd and I had a mixed terrier. And her hair was also mixed. It was brown and red and kind of blondish brunette, all mixed together. This is a spaghetti poodle. I had given a poodle to the church to sell for an auction for African orphans. And it wasn't sold for that. It was given to other people for favors to help the church. And but this is a spaghetti poodle. And I never heard of a spaghetti poodle. The other poodle I had, and I don't think it came from Toochman, but it came from one of the other resellers, and was it was kind of like this. It was textured, but it had glitter on it. Good morning, Dan. Or is it still morning? Oh my goodness, what time is it? 7 plus 5. Well, it's getting close to noon over there, isn't it? Dan is in Wales, and he has these wonderful fish tanks, and he has these 1 to 2 hour long videos of fish tanks, and he has, I think, 7 different kind of fish. Oh, this still has a necklace in it. This box is really good too. Yeah, I needed to untangle that necklace. So I'm definitely got a lot of stuff here to sort through. There's some stuff over there I cannot reach at this moment without getting up. Oh, here is, this is a rosary. Oh, there's somebody's address. I need to hide that. But this is a beautiful rosary with daisies. I'm not Catholic, but for some reason, Catholic items end up in my corner here. And it's fine. I have a cousin who's Catholic, and it was 2 years ago. I had this big box of crucifixes. I mean, we're talking, 10, 12-inch tall crucifixes. And, I just gave the whole box to her. It was full of rosaries and crucifixes and other things. Some of it wasn't specifically Catholic, but I filled up the box for sure because I wanted her and her sons and her friends and her husband's side of the family from her first marriage. They're all Catholic. And so she probably had fun distributing those. I went to Ascension St. Vincent's on the south side, and I didn't go over there this Christmas. They have this beautiful nativity scene and Epiphany. They come out. I wish I'd been well yesterday enough to go over there. And they bring out the wise men on January 6th on Epiphany. And just a beautiful golden nativity. And I missed that this year. I didn't even get to see the manger scene with, the shepherds and the angel and Joseph and Mary and Jesus. I didn't even get to see that. But I'm going to go ahead and get these things distributed because I'm running out of room. And thank you all for coming by and visiting me this morning. I'll be back on tomorrow, and you all have a wonderful and blessed day.